Wigan kept their promise to send coach Shaun Wane out on a high as they ground out a fifth Super League title with a 12-4 victory over Warrington in an error-strewn but compelling grand final. Winger Dom Manfredi, only recently back from more than 2 years out of the game with a career-threatening knee injury, was the Warriors' blood-spattered hero with 2 of his side's 3 tries. The Wigan players attempted to play down the sentimental factor in the build-up, but the tears at the end of an absorbing contest told a different tale as they joyously celebrated with Wane, who will now go into rugby union with a 3rd grand final ring. There was also a fitting finale for Sam Tompkins, John Bateman and Ryan Sutton, but there were tears of a different kind for the Wolves as they slumped to a 4th defeat in as many grand finals. Tyrone Roberts, George King and Bodine Thompson were all on the losing side in their final match for Warrington, who also fell agonizingly short in the Challenge Cup final at Wembley in August. Here we look at 5 things we learned from the 21st Grand Final at Old Trafford. Shaun Wane will go down in Wigan folklore. Wigan coach Shaun Wane with the Super League trophy after victory over Warrington. The former prop forward stunned the game in May when he announced he would be leaving his hometown club at the end of the season, bringing to an end a 30-year connection. But there is no doubt the players used his impending departure as extra motivation to end the season on a high. Wane, who will take up a role as high-performance coach with Scottish Rugby Union later this month, helped Wigan win the World Club Challenge as both a player and coach and leaves the club with 6 major trophies in his 7 years in charge. Warrington still the nearly men. Warrington's Chris Hill is consoled by Mike Cooper after his side loses to Wigan. The Wolves had high hopes of winning their first league title for 63 years, especially when Josh Charnley gave them the lead with a 14th-minute try, but they once more came up short on the big occasion. Beaten 20-14 by Catalan's Dragons in the Challenge Cup final at Wembley in August, they have now lost all 4 grand finals, 3 of them to Wigan. Details on Danny Washbrook's testimonial events for Hull FC fans. Do referees show more leniency in grand finals? Wigan Sam Tompkins celebrates with the trophy. No one can ever forget that Wigan prop Ben Flower was sent off for his attack to the head of St Helens halfback Lance O'Hea in 2014, but no player has ever been sin-binned in the 21 years of the Old Trafford showpiece. Referee Robert Hicks must have considered brandishing a yellow card to Wigan fullback Sam Tompkins but let him off lectures for a trip on Bryson Goodwin and use of his knees to the head of Daryl Clark. Emerging Hull FC talent. The positive story to come out of 2018. Still only 4 champions in 23 years. Warrington's defeat means they failed to break into the exclusive gang of 4, St Helens, Wigan, Bradford and Leeds, who have won the league title since the introduction of Super League in 1996. A crowd of 64,892 was the lowest at Old Trafford since 2009 and suggests perhaps that the grand final needs a few new names in the decider to create fresh interest. This year's semi-finals were both poorly attended, yet the maiden appearance of Castleford in the grand final 12 months ago helped generate a sellout. Hull FC 2018 season review. The promise, the woe and the learning. A magnifique year for the French Wigan Warriors. Morgan Esquire. Wigan duo Morgan Esquire and Romain Navrat became the first Frenchmen to appear in the Super League grand final, and both emerged with winners' rings to cap off a tremendous year for their country. Their former club Catalan's Dragons made history with a first trophy in the Challenge Cup final, and Toulouse were one of the major successes in the Super 8's qualifiers.